Hey guys, Praveen here, and today I want to make a video on how I approach dark mode for components like this. Here we have a login component with both light mode and dark mode, and basically the light mode has a light grayish background, and on top of that, so let's click on the background over here. So this is gray 100. So the grays go from 50 to 950. So the background for the light mode is gray 100. So I like to have like a grayish tint for the all the backgrounds so that I can add white chords on top of that. So the background is grayish tint, and this chord has gray 50. So that's a shade lighter than 100. And inside the chord, the main section, I'll have it as white. So it's pretty easy to see the hierarchy here. So gray 100, gray 50, and white. So the main component here is this box, the input box, the buttons. So I added the white there, so the eye just goes here first, and then if they want, they can see the header with the gray 50. So this has some hierarchy, and even the footer over here, it's again a gray 50 background. So the main thing is this central chord. So I've added that as white so that the eye goes straight to that, other than the backgrounds for these backgrounds. But for dark mode, my approach is a little different. The dark mode is background is gray 950, which is the darkest shade that I have apart from like black. So it's gray 950. It's not totally black because that doesn't look very good with the color schemes. So gray 950, and then on top of that, immediately I have gray 900. So that's the one level above it, gray 900, and then I have gray 950 again for this central chord. So I made the decision to put gray 900 on these inputs and buttons because I thought that will make it pop more rather than having the same background color over here. So I could have moved this to like 800 and then move this to even 600 to match something like this, but having a bit of a negative space here is much better, so that again this, when they see it on dark mode, this section pops up because it has like a negative background, and the negative background matches with the actual background, and then these buttons would pop even more. So yeah, that's my approach to light mode and converting it to dark mode. So it's not always one-to-one, so whatever the color, it's not always inverse here. It's just thinking about what will catch the user's attention and how to guide them. Yeah, that's it. Let me know if you want another video on me literally designing screens like this, converting to light mode to dark mode, and walking through how I do that. Yeah, let me know if you need that. And that's it for today. Bye bye.